Good evening, Brawlhalla fans. It's Raidhyn, and I am back for more Brawlhalla action. Tonight, I'm going to be doing some 2v2 team matches in this video with MiSfit Ashes 1 and a new player that we've recently discovered named Oltain, or Oltain. 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 Yeah, whatever. He's new. He's here with us. He's not new to Brawlhalla, he's just new to us, and I appreciate that. I like bringing more people on board and hopefully continuing to foster this wonderful little group that we've started, in addition to just getting more people into this awesome game. I've been having more and more fun with this the more that I seem to play it. It would seem that right now we are simply waiting on Ashes 1. I think he may have had to go to the latrine, which is a technical term for what most people call bathrooms. Not 100% sure, but when he gets back, we will be starting this video. So if you haven't heard, I am currently in the process of building a new 1v1 advanced / competitive strategies video for Brawlhalla. Now that I've dropped a good 40 or 50 hours into this game, I should probably look at my counter for this at some point and see just how much time. Actually, can I bring that up right now? Nope, that's all the chat. Where's my Steam? 31 hours. Okay, so not too bad. So since I've dropped 31 hours into this game now, I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable and confident with everything that's going on, and I'm planning on making an advanced strategies video, kind of going over like some of the more detailed things that I've learned, essentially because, you know, the basic tips and tricks, they were kind of designed for when you're playing online multiplayer, when you're doing, you know, 4v4 free-for-all with a timer, and the strategies end up being very different when you're playing, you know, with lives instead of time, and when you're playing against people who are expecting you to be awesome. You know, when you play online, like, you kind of expect yourself to be the best player there. Well, at least that's what I do. I don't know if that's what you guys do or not, but if that's what you do, then, you know, in 1v1s, it's a completely different type of story, and can be quite different. So, planning on making that video. It should be awesome, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or things for that, or if you're excited about it, please let me know in the comments. But for now, we're playing teams. Blue team is doing pretty good, so Oltain and I are kicking ass. I think it's interesting because Ashes and MiSfit and I, we played so much 1v1 versus each other that I think they've kind of forgotten how to handle themselves in the chaos, man. And it gets chaotic. It's a lot you gotta look for, and that's part of the reason why I think I'm more of an aggressive player, because I like to kind of control the flow of the match by, you know, being the guy who is attacking the most. I'm feeling good here because I haven't died at all, and now that I've said that, I will probably die immediately. So, oh. Double knockout there from Ashes 1 on Thatch. Pretty solid. Alright, got Thatch out of the park. And MiSfit out of the park. Almost. Nice backup. Alright, yeah, so it's been a little while since I've done 4v4s. MiSfit and Ashes and I, we've been playing a lot of 1v1, and it's been very interesting in kind of the way that we've evolved all of our strategies while playing each other. And yeah, it's something that is enjoyable and awesome, and blue team takes the first match, which is awesome. Great work. Nice work out there. You guys are too used to 1v1. Heart. Yeah, me and Oltain seem to be working out together pretty well. It's like we got telepathy. mental hacks. Alright, so let's go ahead. Like I said, I have enjoyed Roland to the point where I've gotten pretty comfortable using power lances after a bunch of 1v1 matches. And the thing that I love about him is because his armor is so high, I really think that makes up for his lack of speed if you're willing to give up some of the setups that are more capable with other characters. Mainly because I'm able to survive so many more hits because of how good his armor is. Things that would normally knock me out of the park with Ada or Hattori, Roland comes back from again and again and again. Now, it's not very good when you're in a 1v1 matchup against someone who's wicked good at edge guarding, you know, like MiSfit, for example. But, you know, in these 4v4 matches, as you can see, like, I died once in the whole match. So, you know, pretty good if you ask me. Alright, so we managed to knock Ashes out there pretty quick, which I like. And let's see if we can't do the same to MiSfit here. One of the things I've noticed is I'm kind of trying to watch my my placement more, so that I'm like not just leaving my teammate off to the side completely by herself, like trying to provide some cover for edge guards and stuff like that. And so far we're doing okay. Not as incredible as last time. Alright, let's get MiSfit out of here. Alright, so MiSfit's down. I'm liking it. I think part of the reason why Roland and Ada make an interesting combination is because, and MiSfit and I talked about this a little bit, but the team compositions for 2v2 is actually kind of an interesting point of consideration, because with pistols you have this great lockdown with the standing light attack, and also with swords, sword standing light is also really good as well. And so, whoa, I don't even I can barely recognize who is who between me and Ashes because of the fact that we're both like wearing heavy armor, which is interesting. Oh no, I think I just... No! I'm not trying to kill you, I swear. I keep hitting, I keep hitting Oltain with my own projectiles, which is not that good. But I think we're still okay. Let's see if I can't get to her rescue really quick from this crazy double edge guard. Oh, and I think she handled herself pretty well. I'm saying her, not because I think Oltain is a chick, but because she's playing Ada, therefore those pronouns. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. I'm without a weapon, which I do not like. Alright, so MiSfit's done. Well, not done, but you know. Alright, Ashes is out, which is sweet. MiSfit's gonna try to do some crazy nonsense, which is awesome. Alright, so that's 2 for the blue team. Maybe we'll do best of 5 with this. Best of 5? GG? Definitely calling tips on Raidhyn. Why, thank you, Ashes. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Oh, man. For the video, I think we'll do one more, and then I'm gonna go commentary free, but chances are I'll be playing Brawlhalla a bunch tonight. I haven't completely forgotten about Valkyria Chronicles. I am still planning to finish that wonderful and amazing game. It's just that lately I've been so tied up with how much fun I've been having over here. I haven't played it much since the weekend. So maybe one of these days over the weekend, or, excuse me while I bumped my mic, that was awful. Maybe one of these days over the weekend I'll just buckle down and finish the whole thing. It's just so hard because I get online and these guys are so excited about playing more of this game, and I have so much fun when I play with them that I just can't keep myself from turning this game on. It's terrible. I haven't been this excited about an online multiplayer game since, like, I don't know, I picked up Dota. I mean, shoot, just look at all the videos I've made. It's ridiculous. And it was funny because I was doing some research on, like, what other YouTubers have said about the game. And, you know, every single one of them is like, yeah, well, you know, it's Smash Brothers, but for PC. And, you know, I understand that that's where you have to start as far as the description goes for these things. Like, yeah, you start with an example of the genre that it's inspired from. But, you know, to say that it's a clone is a completely different thing, because that just kind of wrecks kind of the whole spirit of game design, man. Like, you know, games are constantly inspired from each other. I mean, we wouldn't have Halo if we had never had Doom rip off a Wolfenstein. You know, like, it's just the way that the creation of games work. And it's something I think that not a lot of people who aren't part of the development process of games, not that I am, I just know a bunch of developers, like, really understand. And so it, like, really irritates me when I'm playing a game that's, you know, obviously inspired, sure, but to come out and just say, like, oh yeah, that's a clone is ridiculous, because the mechanics here, while the rules are pretty much the same, you know, it's obviously the same genre, the mechanics are completely different. And the speed and the pacing and the character styles and the art is completely different. So for people who are out there who are just like, oh yeah, it's a Smash Brothers clone, man, like, why would you play that? Well, the thing is I think Brawlhalla is a fantastic game in its own right. And it's just something that, you know, don't draw conclusions about a game before you play it. You know, give it some time and then decide if it's something that is truly excellent or not, as I believe Brawlhalla to be. So anyway, with that being said, I think we're still doing okay. I think we're still in the lead. Yeah. We've got some disconnects from Ashes, which is very good. And we've got MiSfit abusing the crap out of the Vrax's excellent signature move. And I realize I've been calling these signature moves this entire time, when there's probably like an actual term. But I don't know if that's true. There may or may not be a technical documented term, it's hard to say. And I'm pretty sure that Ashes is still disconnected, which kind of sucks, but...
Shut down!
I'll take on both of you guys, it's cool, it's just a bear and an alien. Oh, I almost hit that bomb. That would have been really disastrous. Alright, everything's looking good out here for Team Blue. I like it. Haven't been performing as admirably this time around, but it's all good. The one thing I can't say about Oltain's skills, at least thus far, is that he has good movement. Like, every time that I have wanted him to be somewhere, he's been there. Like, which is awesome. I think that's part of the reason why we've been doing so well, is because he's been picking up on where the action is gonna be and puts himself there. yeah, I feel like 2v2 is actually, might end up being like a more interesting format for this game in the long run, because honestly, like, as much fun as I have with 1v1s, I feel like most of the time I spend chasing MiSfit or my opponent around instead of actually like getting to the fight. And it's no fault of the game's design. I think it's just a side effect of the fact that when you play 1v1, you try to play a lot more safely and tactically, so it's a lot more about getting those hits. You know, like kind of trying to get good damage in without fear of retaliation, and so it causes you to play pretty defensively. Kind of like what Bodvar the Bear is doing here right now, where we can't seem to hit him, and alright, Oltain knocks him out. So yeah, there's some 2v2 action for you. It looks pretty different from normal free-for-all and 1v1 matches, and it's a lot of fun. Rocking out with my running man victory dance. And yeah, so that's the Brawlhalla video for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still having a blast playing this game and making these videos, and I'm looking forward to releasing some more guides for the community and basically doing everything I can to be a proponent of this game, because I think it's fantastic and I'm still having a lot of fun with it, even 30 hours into it. So, with all that being said, if you did like this video, don't forget to hit the like button as it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time for more Brawlhalla.